So the last couple of days have been snow days, and that's great because no school, obviously. So over my snow days, I spent quite a lot of time on the internet watching YouTube. And I couldn't help but think to myself, if this is what I do in my free time, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? But you know, that's okay, that's not important for now. So that put me in a state of mind in which I was doing a lot of thinking about time passing. One thing that may not seem that, like, existential and time travel to you is I spend a lot of time watching Taylor Swift music videos. Yep, I don't care how mainstream she is. Anyway, I was watching a bunch of the old ones like Teardrops on My Guitar and Love Story and, you know, those really cute ones from... Moving on. And then I was like, I think I'll watch one of the more recent ones because, you know, I do like her 1989 album. I thought it was good. I like how she's branching out and moving into different genres. And anyway, I was like, I'm gonna watch Shake It Off, because that one was so cool. And I remember, like, this year my friend was like, hey, you should watch this video. And I was like, I wonder what that is. It's Taylor Swift, cool. And I watch it, and I was like, oh, that was so great. I went and watched it, and I looked at the date. That wasn't this year. That was last year. Shake It Off came out in 2014. What? So then I was like, wait, I wonder how much other stuff in my life is super old without me realizing. Not to say that 2014 is super old, but like, last year? No. But according to the date, it did. And then I decided, hey, why don't I bother some other people and ruin their lives by sharing a lot of dates for things that seem fairly recent but actually weren't. So here's a list of thoughts that ruined my day. Remember Flappy Bird? 2013. If you're my age, you probably remember when What Does the Fox Say was a huge thing in middle school, 8th grade, 2013. Also, guess who broke up in 2013? My Chemical Romance. Wait. The first Hunger Games movie came out in 2012. 2012 may seem recent, but that was 4 years ago. Do you remember how almost 4 years ago the world was supposedly about to end? Oh, The Fault in Our Stars came out in 2012. Call Me Maybe? 2012. Gangnam Style? Also 2012. And then there are other songs that are just like, oh yeah, that one's kind of old, but you won't believe how old. For instance, Viva La Vida, 2008. I was in, like, 2nd grade then. The final Harry Potter book came out before I even knew what a paragraph was. 2007. But I do remember when the final Harry Potter movie came out. That was 2011. Crocs were popular in 2007, which, come to think of it, is still disturbingly recent. I don't know if this video is that interesting to you, but it's freaking me out! The Wii came out November 19th, 2006. I thought that was like, it was more like a 2008 kind of thing. And I can't think about that anymore. 1996 was 20 years ago, 2006 was 10 years ago, and do you know what came out in 2006? High School Musical. Only 90s kids remember the 90s. I'm sorry, this doesn't affect anyone else unless you're my age, but Dan Is Not on Fire was 8 years old when I was born. And yes, I spent time doing that math. And the thing about time is that I always felt like we were moving through time, but it's more like time is moving past us. Each second past is gone forever. It's impossible to prove that anything up to this point actually happened. The memories we have could all be fake, except, is anything real? And even as we speak, the past moves farther away and the future flies towards us. 2001! It's been so many years since David Tennant was the Doctor. I mean, I know I look... Awkward, 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 awkward.